Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Civil War II, Issue 1. So let's start talking about this issue. Before I start talking about this issue though, I don't have a Comic Uno episode this week. I'm sorry. I am getting all my in-depth reviews done today, and I will have mini reviews for all the other books I read this week and let you know what my pick of the week is and everything else. So hopefully you guys check all that out. But let's start talking about Civil War II, Issue 1. Now I will say, I don't know if I was excited for Civil War II just because I am a little bit event fatigued, but still, you know, I really like this creative team. Love Bendis, love Marquez, so let's see if it's a good issue. Good issue 1. So we have Carol versus Iron Man here, which makes a lot of sense in this issue, because you know that's what Civil War II is all about, is these two characters going up against each other, and we find out exactly why in this issue. So let's see what's going on with the artwork. Marquez artwork is brilliant. I love it. And I will say a lot of this issue is talking heads towards the end of the issue, and I think Marquez does a great job at that, and obviously that's a lot of Brian Michael Bendis' storytelling, but also the action in the beginning was really well done, and the emotion, which I think is important for this issue as we get towards the end of the issue, where we see a couple of deaths in the issue. So the emotion was done so well, and the artwork, I mean, I love Marquez is one of my favorite artists, so he just does such a good job. Even here, just seeing all these different characters, so beautiful, beautiful artwork. But let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, in the beginning, it just seems like this regular fight. They're just like trying to defeat these unknown villains, and they do, and everyone's happy, and I'm like, oh, why is Carol and Tony upset with each other? So they go to this party, and they find out the reason that they did this fight is for this Inhuman, Ulysses. He could see the future, and Tony's worried about this, and I knew it was going to be about Inhumans after that free comic book day, or no, after issue 0, I knew about that. So it's kind of the Inhumans in the middle of this whole battle, because Ulysses can see the future, like I said, and Tony doesn't agree with this, but Carol's like, we can utilize this. And then it does connect it to the free comic book day book, so you're going to get more meat from it if you read that book. Maybe back to back if you like, but you do get at least an image of what happened in this battle between Thanos. This is, I guess, also connected to the Ultimates. I don't read that book, so maybe you get more of that in the Ultimates book, which I guess is the real Road to Civil War II, even though there's been so many Road to Civil War II tie-ins already. But yeah, Tony's upset because Rhodey is dead. He died also, and we see Jen die by the end of the issue. And Jen's like, you have to fight for yourself. Fight for all this. Fight against Tony, pretty much. And that's Jen's dying wish. And I'm upset that Jen died, because I'm a big Jen fan. War Machine, I am not as big of a fan of, but definitely the emotion was done very well. And this issue, and that's the whole issue, and this issue I thought was done really well. Like I said, I haven't really loved an event from Marvel in a long time, but I feel like this is how you open up an event. You have a lot of good action in the beginning, even though I guess a negative would be, alright, who's this unknown villain that you're fighting for a couple of pages, but it made all sense. We find out it's all connected to Ulysses, and again, I think the emotion that Marquez provides with his artwork, and obviously in the dialogue by Brian Michael Bendis, really helps this book. And you see that Carol and Tony are good friends. Obviously they've known each other for a long time, but it's this disagreement, which reminds me even more of the movie of Civil War than I would say even the original Civil War book. So I really like the vibe of this book. I hope it continues to give us good story and not like kind of, as it's, I think these events are known to do, just have a lot of pacing problems and be repetitive. I hope that doesn't happen, and it's just a really solid event. But I think this is a really good start, and it gives you the emotion, it gives you shockers, gives you action, it kind of gives you everything you asked for. So again, the only problem I had was kind of the beginning being a little bit slower, but it's a really good issue. $5.99 is a bit pricey, but I think it's worth it. So hopefully Civil War II can continue this really good story that issue 1 provided us. So 4.5 stars for Civil War II for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.